Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'm gonna do a review or a comment on this new Honkai Impact Third 5.1 Honkai Impact Third 5.1 beta version 2. Okay, so basically what is happening that eventually in few days this is gonna come out. Okay, I do not know when, but it will eventually come out. Okay, so don't ask me again. Now, what are the things that you can expect from Honkai Impact Third 5.1 version 2? Well, it is relatively simple, and I'm just gonna go through this YouTuber called Honkai Marisa. I do not know whether that Honkai Marisa is a man or a woman, so I'm gonna say Honkai Marisa. Okay. So Honkai Marisa released this in August 7, a long time ago, almost 1 month ago. That is, sorry about being so late. I am new to this, so sorry if it sounds bad. Okay, so basically speaking, in beta version 2, that is 5.1 beta version 2, there is this intro, and in this intro, as you can probably see, a new character. This is called Alicia. This Alicia, you should be able to know who Alicia is in 5.0, except Alicia is actually a playable character in 5.1. Okay, so obviously that is a good thing, and she is a bow character, and she is also a S rank character, so obviously that is gonna be a very important thing that majority of you do not seems to know, that she is not only an S rank character, rather she is also a grindable S rank character, which is beyond the belief of Honkai Impact, because I have never actually seen an S rank character become a free character. Okay, and for the battle pass, truth to be told, I never used any of the battle pass, so I actually am not gonna talk about this, because talking about something which I will never be able to know is something that I'm not even gonna talk about. But here is a thing which is called the Abyss Flower. So this Abyss Flower is eventually gonna become a Abyss Flower pre-arm. Okay, let's see. Normally Abyss Flower Honkai. Okay, so normally this is what the Abyss Flower looks like. Okay, now this weapon was meant for Cecilia Skariak. Okay, this is the mother of Kiana Kaslana, that is. But since Durandal is able to use this, basically majority of the people are thinking, even myself, that maybe Bianca is the original Kiana, which has been genetically modified for some reason. Anyway, so there is gonna be this Abyss Flower pre-arm in 5.1, which majority of the people is gonna be able to get, I think. But it is definitely gonna cost crystals, and how much crystals will it cost, I have no idea. And truth to be told, uh, whether you can even get it from using crystals, or how much crystals you need, since I do not know, I'm not gonna even talk about that. And there is some Alicia skill translation, which I'm not gonna read, because you can read it yourself once the 5.1 is globally available. But I am gonna talk about the bow, the Alicia bow, that is. Why is it not loading? Okay, here it is, the Alicia bow. So the Alicia bow has this thing which is called a 6-star weapon. Basically speaking, another pre-arm has been added to the game, and this one is basically for Alicia only and no other Valkyrie characters. I have no idea, but after a certain point they just keep on releasing 6-star weapons for no good reason. And eventually there is this stigmata set. Okay, now truth to be told, this stigmata set are not just this uh, unknown stigmata set, that is. Rather, this stigmata set is basically a G3 stigmata set. Okay, sorry, not G3, G4 stigmata set. So if you are interested in making your G3 stigmata set into a G4 stigmata set, you must need to sacrifice direct in order to get the Alicia G4 stigmata set. So definitely you are gonna get an upgraded version of the stigmata set. And not only that, if you just read the description here, you can probably see that both the one piece, sorry, both the top, middle, bottom, okay, and the two pieces and the three pieces, or the two sets or three sets, all of them contains attack related stuff. So basically speaking, the reason why it is called a G4 stigmata set, because unlike any other stigmata set before, it is a continuous amount of damage dealing on every aspect. Okay, so from that point I'm gonna say obviously upgrading from the G3 stigmata set to G4 stigmata set is definitely a yes for me. Okay, now Alicia version 2.0 evaluation, I have no idea, so skill are that a bit weaker now, are buffed. Okay, oh yeah, another important thing, in order to get Alicia, at first it was this amount of willpower and legacy, but this had been discontinued. Okay, and the current one which is now available is this one, that each fragment is gonna cost about 10 willpower and 10 legacy, not sorry, 10, 8 willpower and 8 legacy. And eventually what will happen is they are also gonna be available in the Elysian shop, so eventually you should be able to get them the more Elysian realm you play. So in that regard, I highly suggest that you try to get this character as fast as possible, because this character is an S rank free to play character, and to get an S rank free to play character is actually a rare case. Okay, now let's talk about this Jizo Metama. And this Jizo Metama is basically gonna get a double S rank to triple S rank. Okay, so definitely this boss is gonna get even more badass, because the more badass your character gets, the more badass your boss is gonna get as well. So in that regard, this normal Jizo is eventually gonna be transformed into this a new Super Saiyan form. Okay, that is all I could think of, a new Super Saiyan form, which is gonna be even harder to beat. And this time he is gonna have two face. Well, what do you know? What if phase 1 wasn't bad enough, you are now gonna get phase 2. Okay, this is the boss fight, no need to show this. Now there are gonna be few changes, such as witch orb rotation something. I do not know what this is, let me see. Okay, so basically it is saying the characters which are basically hard to get, they are even gonna be become even more harder to get. Okay, and the last one, which is the red one, I think is gonna be even more harder to get. Okay, so the more harder to get, the more enjoyment you are gonna feel. So in that regard, I highly suggest that whatever which orb you have, collect them, and maybe you can able to transform them into some other orb, such as this gold type or this red type, whatever it is. As I was saying, you can get these Alicia fragment up to 3 per weeks, and not only that, you can also get the Elysian fragment from the from this shop, what it is, what treasury as well. So you are gonna get about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Well, that is a lot of shard. For example, there is 1 2 3, okay, and another 4 5 6 7 8 9. So you will be able to get a matter of total 9 Alicia fragment per week. Well, what do I think about that? I think it is a great opportunity that they make it this much enjoyable, where I can just grind for them individually and not make a huge cluster of something which I'm never be gonna be able to get, because who had the idea to actually make this happen? For example, let me show you, like, who had the idea of spending 900 of this willpower and 640 HN legacy in one go? Why did they do that? This is totally absurd, okay? And eventually there is the Sanka Saga event. So Sanka Saga is basically, for those of you who do not know, is the same event which happens with this Yai Sakura character. So I once played Sanka Saga and actually got a lot of item from that, and basically I was able to upgrade my Dark Bolt Zonin, that is. So Sanka Saga is basically the backstory behind this Dark Bolt Zonin. So if you want to know the story behind Dark Bolt Zonin, then you can definitely go and wait for it, and you will eventually be able to see that she will be able to do a lot of amount of damage on the enemies. Not only that, you will be able to see the story of why she even existed, okay. Now, before stage removal, I have no idea what this before stage removal is. Okay. Okay, so basically saying what is happening is, the items which are normally available from these two, okay, not these two, okay, sorry, not that, I think, okay, this one. So basically speaking, whatever weapon which are gonna be available from these places, that is, they are eventually gonna be removed and it will be used on other places, such as here, okay, in the expedition. So in the place of expedition, you are now gonna be able to get those weapons. Where is it? These 5-star weapons, you are gonna be able to get them from there, okay. So I think it is a good decision that they actually changed that, because not many people actually play before stage after they get their weapon, because after getting the weapon from the before stage, majority of the people just doesn't actually try to get back there and play the game again. And in previous chapter 26 is chapter 26. Okay, a new chapter has been added, and this is basically chapter 25x. So he or she, Honkai Marisa, that is, eventually made a video regarding this chapter 26, but it was actually not chapter 26, rather chapter 25.25ex. Now there is some changes in Elysian realm. I have no idea what that changes is, but I do know that that is a large amount of damage even for a charge shot. And here is another important thing about the Flamention, that majority of the people doesn't actually understand that how this Flamention barrier works. So eventually what happens is there will be certain changes which will basically show whether the Flamention barrier is actually going down or not, and that is somewhere at the top, I think. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, see this blue bar here, this blue bar. So basically speaking, when this blue bar disappears, the shield will go away. So this thing has been added to this Harsher of Flamention, which was not added before, and a new outfit has been added. Okay, here it is shown, the Harsher of Flamention new bar system. As you can see here, the bar, the lower it gets, eventually she will lose the shield. A new outfit has been added for this Nikke's outfit, that is, and it is a blue version. And truth to be told, I actually not that much into this type of outfit. I am more of a man of culture type of outfit. I like those type of outfits, so definitely for this case I'm not gonna comment that much. And Crimson Impulse, okay, whatever it is, Crimson Impulse. Crimson Impulse optimize. Okay, so that is basically it for the video regarding of what you can expect from 5.1. You can get a lot of stuff here, and definitely if you want to actually see the whole version of this video, then I highly suggest that you go to this Honkai Marisa's channel, and eventually you should be able to see all of this in full more details. And since due to YouTube copyright related stuff, I actually couldn't play the video in one go. So I highly suggest that you, if you want to know more about this, then I highly suggest go to Honkai Marisa's channel. Okay, so if you like this type of review related stuff, then definitely let me know, so that I'll be able to make more of this stuff on a regular basis, so that you guys will be informed regarding which type of items you are gonna get or not. Okay, so if you like this video, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to make sure that you will be getting more of these Honkai related review stuffs on a regular basis. Okay, so thank you.